Hey guys, welcome back. So today we're in St. Louis at the NRA's 141st annual meeting. And I'm here with Stephanie from the NRA. Stephanie, can you tell us a little bit about what this is all about?
Certainly. Our annual meeting is the one time a year when all of our members get together and we conduct official business. But in addition to that, we have some great events, including the exhibit hall, where you'll find acres and acres of guns and gear, the latest and greatest. You'll find large firearms manufacturers, small firearms manufacturers, apparel, and so much more.
Stephanie, thank you so much. We have a lot to cover, guys, so let's go ahead and get started.
One of my first stops at the NRA Show was to meet with the legendary custom gun maker Les Baer to see what he had to show us.
I'm here with Les Baer of Les Baer Custom. Les Baer is easily one of the most recognizable names in custom firearms, and Les has a new product here. It's a 38 Super Stinger 1911. Les, can you tell us about this new product?
Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks, Les.
This is our brand new 38 Super Stinger. We've been bugged for this like for a year to make this firearm. A lot of women shooters that are getting into concealed carry, they love this thing. So what we did was come out with a shorter frame, commander length on the top end, in the caliber 38 Super. It's a tack driver and very little recoil. It has a big advantage over a 9mm as far as the speed of a projectile.
And how much does this pistol cost? What's the MSRP?
This is right around $2,400, full retail.
Now, are there any other options with this pistol, like different,
it's
finishes?
fully checkered on the front strap.
Okay.
Speed trigger, match barrel fitted.
Awesome.
Everything's custom built in this firearm. If they want to add chrome, something like that, that's always an option on this gun.
Great. Well, thanks a lot, Les. I appreciate it.
Well, you're welcome, and thanks for stopping by.
Thanks
we
again.
appreciate it.
Awesome.
You can find all of the big name gun makers at the show, but there are also plenty of smaller companies in attendance as well as companies you may not have heard of. Windham Weaponry is one name you may not recognize until you know their backstory. Windham came into existence after Bushmaster was sold to the Freedom Group. Many of the former Bushmaster employees found themselves without a home after the sale of their company. Windham was formed to capitalize on the decades of experience these people had and to put them back to work building a new line of AR-15 rifles.
I'm here with Mark from Windham Weaponry, and Mark's going to tell us a little bit about the company. Hi, Mark.
Hi, how are you today?
Great. So tell us something about the company.
Well, my name is Mark Eliason, Vice President of Sales for Windham Weaponry. I was previously with Bushmaster for 21 years. When Bushmaster production was moved to upstate New York, we decided to get a group together. The previous owner of Bushmaster, his non-compete had expired, and owning the factory, he decided to get a group together to put us all back to work, for one thing. So with all the experience that we've had in building ARs, we've got a core of people back together up in Windham, Maine, producing our line of AR-15s under the Windham Weaponry product name. And so last fall we started production. This is one of our most popular models. Basically, this is our version of the Windham M4, A4 as we call it, detachable carry handle, M4 16-inch barrel, chrome lined, 1-in-9 twist. What we do a little differently, we've gone with a little darker finish, done a number of improvements for fit, finish, things of that sort, and we back this up with a lifetime warranty which is transferable, so it stays with the firearm. So that's our key and best-selling model, the MPC as we call it. And we also have versions that are state compliant. These happen to be compliant for New York, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Massachusetts. This is one of our newest models that we introduced at the SHOT Show this year. This is our Varmint Extreme, the VEX as we call it. So this has a free float tube that we designed in-house. It has a 20-inch stainless steel fluted barrel, which is bead blasted, and this has the 1-in-8 twist. Also has a Picatinny gas block if you should want to attach flip sights. We also outfitted this with a skeletonized stock rather than the standard A2 stock. Gives it a different style, and that's a very comfortable stock. And a Hogue pistol grip, which is also very comfortable. Two models that we're building specifically for Cabela's. We developed a project in conjunction with Cabela's for the Paralyzed Veterans Association. So we make a contribution for every rifle sold. We started this in January, and these models are engraved with American flags. And also this one has a rear flip sight, M4 barrel, This is a flat top with Picatinny and the heavy barrel. This is a model we just introduced here at NRA. Now this has a diamond head rail, which is exclusive to Windham Weaponry. They designed this exclusively for us with a free float system, diamond head front and rear flip sights, got a 16-inch barrel chrome lined, vortex flash suppressor. We've also outfitted this with the Magpul vertical foregrip, which is the angled style, Magpul pistol grip, and the Magpul Mo stock. And it's also available with the EOTech MP03 package, which is one of the popular sight systems out there today. We're trying to provide the market as many models as we can in 223 currently. We're also working on development on a 308 caliber, which will be out later this year. So we have some California versions that we've introduced also. A lot of people out there that like the AR type rifles. These are outfitted with the bullet buttons. A bullet button affixes the 10-round magazine, so it does require a tool. It just replaces the standard mag catch, and that keeps us legal for California.
All right, Mark, well, thank you so much.
All right.
I appreciate your time.
Great, thanks for coming by.
As you guys know, I'm a big fan of shooting steel targets. I use Action Target steel on the Mac range, so I dropped by the Action Target booth to chat with David and to see what was new and exciting.
I'm here with David from Action Target, and we're taking a look at a new product called the Tactical Torso. David, can you tell us about this product?
Yeah, thanks for coming by, Tim. This is a new product for us, just came out this year. It's our same PT torso design, but we've added a couple extra hit zones here to add a little extra challenge, but it also gives you extra visual feedback when you make a hit. The best thing I like about this is the system that we use for this. It's extremely simple. It uses two pieces here to slide the plate into design that locks it into place, which means it's simple, there's less things to break. And you just slide it back in, slide the plate in, it locks it into place side to side. There's a little smaller zone on the head for a tougher shot. You get a torso shot down here in the bottom. This is also made out of our AR550 steel, which means it's a little heavier duty, harder, more durable, and so you can shoot rifle rounds at this. We always recommend, though, for rifles and steel, you shoot at 100 yards and try to limit the velocity to about 3,000 feet per second.
Now, David, this stand, one of the unique features about these products is the stand is replaceable. It's a mild steel, so if it gets damaged, how much does just the stand cost?
You know,
it's like 15 bucks, right?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I believe so. So it's only $15.
Yeah.
You can replace this stand if it's broken. And like you said, this is 550 AR550 steel. Now, I have a PT hostage target. I've been shooting for some time. The thing has been taking 30-06 hits, 308 hits, 223 hits from 100 yards, like he says, and absolutely no signs of damage. I've even hit it right on the edge with 30-06, and there's no deformation whatsoever of that edge. It's really hard stuff and good stuff. And how much is this going for retail?
This is retailing for $299.
So David, tell us a little bit about this new target. This is a target that you guys are working on. It'll be going into production this summer. What's the story on this guy?
This is our new rimfire plate rack. I'm sure you've all seen our full-size plate rack. It's a large rack. It's big, it's heavy, and it's a little bit cumbersome to move around.
Yeah.
This one's a lot easier to move around, and what's great about this is that it's designed to work with rimfire ammunition, so you can shoot it all day and just spend a couple bucks on ammunition.
And this is really easy to set up, right? You can just drop these plates in real simply.
Right. This actually, the mechanism on this is the same as our full-size plate rack.
Oh, right.
The pins pull out, and the plates pull out. And you just put them back in. Get them lined up on the grooves. Put the pin back in. And you're ready to go. It's also designed to work on any of our stands. So you can get a 1, 2, 3, or 4 foot stand. It also works on our Evil Roy stand.
Oh, wow, that's neat.
That's very cool. And so the target's knocked down, and then there's just the reset lever here that you pull. Sets them back up. Show it again.
Has a cable and what, like 30, 40 feet of cable?
Yeah,
or?
about 30 feet, yep.
Great. And what was the price again, 150 on these?
This is going to be 150. This is the only one in existence right now, so this is an exclusive sneak peek. But these will be in production soon and available on our website for $150.
Great, thanks, David.
Yep.
The NRA Show isn't just about guns and gear. Cold Steel was on hand with their extensive line of cutlery. They also had regular demonstrations on how to use various edged weapons in combat, which drew a large crowd. Project Appleseed is a grassroots organization that promotes marksmanship and American history. We stopped by the Project Appleseed booth at the NRA Show to get the story on this great organization.
I'm here with Joshua from Project Appleseed, and Joshua's going to tell us about the project. Joshua?
Project Appleseed is a non-for-profit organization dedicated to history, heritage, and fundamental rifle marksmanship. What we do is we take people out on 2-day shooting events in which we split up the day by doing both fundamental marksmanship, which was once the mark of America, standing, sitting, prone position, fundamentals of firing the shot, all the things that make you a fundamentally good marksman and rifleman. But to round out what it means to be a rifleman, we also take people and we bring them through the first day of the American Revolution. That history, we space it over 2 days. The men, the women, the children, the choices made, the tough situation they were in, but most importantly, what they left behind to us, which is to be a citizen of this country, to be part of our future. And we do it in a safe, comfortable, relaxed, fun, professional way. And more Americans are having fun. Every year we have doubled. We now have 1,000 shoots every year and are growing, all off of volunteers who signed up because they understand that there is a future of this country that is ours to make. And it's about citizenship, it's about history, and it's about having traditional fun with rifle marksmanship.
Now, if somebody wants to learn more about the project, what's the best way to get in touch with you guys?
Best way to get in touch with us is come to appleseedusa.org and sign up for a shoot. You can also send an email to info@appleseedusa.org, but really the best way is to come and attend. You really can't grasp what we're about unless you come and do it. Now, I've had people who say, can we just come out and take a look at what you're doing? Absolutely. Come out and watch if you want. But don't be surprised if we throw a shooting mat on the ground and suddenly have a rifle for you to shoot. Because really, getting people on the mats, beginning the process of learning how to shoot, and getting comfortable with themselves is vital. Because if they're comfortable with themselves, they can be comfortable with other people. And if they can trust themselves, then they can trust you. And everything takes care of itself.
Great. Well, thank you, Joshua, for your time.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Take care.
The show wouldn't be complete without some of the big names in the industry showcasing their new products. Let's take a look at some of those exciting new products that caught my attention.
We're at the Smith & Wesson booth taking a look at the new Shield pistol. This is the new subcompact by Smith & Wesson, and it's available in 9mm and 40 Smith & Wesson. This little guy is very tiny. It's only 6 inches in length. It does not have replaceable back straps, has a 3-inch barrel, and it's available with 2 different magazines. Now, this is the extended magazine on the 9mm, which holds 8 rounds. And then they have a flush fit magazine as well that holds 7 rounds. Probably one of the biggest hits of the show, I think. Everybody's talking about it, and these are actually shipping now.
Hi, I'm Ken Fountain with FNH USA, the Vice President of Sales. I want to talk a little bit about the brand new FNS that we're launching for both law enforcement and commercial sales. The FNS is our return to the striker fire gun. We started building striker fire guns in 1903. This is the brand new polymer one that was developed over the last couple of years. A couple things that we did when we developed the striker. We looked at the ergonomics of our FNX line and realized that with the striker, the trigger module is much smaller, so we were able to get that bore axis or the rear grip up really high. The bore axis is super tight, so the gun shoots extremely flat. As far as the rest of the ergonomics, we wanted to make sure that we had ambidextrous controls on everything. So we've got ambidextrous controls on the mag release, so I can function the mag release from either the right side, left side. I've got a passive safety on the trigger and a manual safety on the back end, so if I want to, I can go ahead and thumb control safety just like a 1911. I've got slide lock on both right side, left side, and so I can pretty much manually operate the gun, right side, left side, strong hand, weak hand. Stainless steel barrel, stainless steel slide. We can make the gun standard with night sights with a 3-dot Trigicon inserts. So it's a nice feature that right out of the box you've got a gun that comes with night sights. The magazine for the 9mm is 17 rounds. For the 40 caliber comes with 14 rounds. The other thing that we did with the gun, since we were designing the gun from the ground up, we designed it with two different back straps, a rounded back strap like you get in a high power, or a flat back strap like you would get in a 1911. We also looked at the frame size and realized if we take our 9mm frame and put dimples in it, we were able to get one frame size for both the 9 and 40. So at one point in time, you will be able to get a 9mm top or a 40mm top that will fit and run on the same frame. The gun comes standard in either a black or a stainless finish. It's already turning to be a huge hit with law enforcement agencies across the country, and your average shooters are picking up for both competition and personal protection. It's already a great hit.
Hey, I'm Mark Boardman with Vortex Optics. We're at the 2012 NRA Show. I'm here to talk to you about our brand new Razor HD Gen 2 1:6x24 rifle scope. This rifle scope's built on a 30mm tube. It's got 1:6 zoom range. It's a true 1-at-1. Daylight bright, illuminated center red dot. You've got your illumination knob is located on the left side of the optic. It's locking. You just pop it out, turn it to your preferred illumination setting, pop it back in, it's locked in. Low profile, capped windage and elevation knobs, very sleek, 50 MOA of adjustment in a single turn. So you're gonna be able to dial anything you want in a single turn, no problem once you remove that cap. It's just an ideal optic for the AR platform.
One of the things I love most about shows like this is you're strolling by a booth like Colt and you see a brand new product sitting on the wall you've never seen before. And Dave is from Colt. He's going to tell us about a product that I just ran across that really had me pretty excited. Dave, can you tell me about this new rifle?
You bet, Tim. This just come out this weekend for the NRA show. This is the new Colt 308 long-range rifle. It's based upon a Cooper action. Has a 22-inch stainless 1-in-10 twist 308. It has a full floated handguard here, fluted barrel, 3-lug face, 5 and 10 round detachable box magazine, a full aluminum chassis, adjustable cheek piece, length of pull, and the AR style grip.
What calibers will this be available in? Just 308?
308 for now.
Okay, outstanding. And what's the MSRP on this rifle?
$37.99.
Is it available now?
It will be available in about 60 days.
About 60 days. All right, thanks a lot, Dave.
You bet. Thanks, Tim.
You can always find celebrities roaming the aisles of the show, people like Hickok45 and Fate of Destiny. I had a great time connecting with these guys and even having dinner with them. You'll also find some other celebrities you may or may not know doing things like book signings and other public appearances. The NRA Show is held in a different city every year. If you're interested in attending the NRA Show, be sure to check out their website to find out when and where the next show will be held. I'll put a link to the NRA website in the description below.